Those who know me, they know that I'm a big car fan, and particularly, obviously, Tesla. And I wanted to make a video for you guys about something that I found out recently, which is in the UK, you can go into a Tesla garage and you can test drive a Tesla car for free. Last year I signed up to Tesla notifications because, as I said, I'm a big fan and want to hear about the latest news. In one of the newsletters that I got was you can book your test drive for the brand new Model Y that is coming to the UK. So I clicked on the link and put in a few details, and there we go. In 2 weeks time I was going to be test driving one of my dream cars, a Tesla. And I even took my brother with me. On the day we went into the garage and spoke to two of the employees, which were really nice. They took a few details of ours and then walked us back outside to the first car, which was going to be our test car. And it turned out to be a Model 3 Performance, which, as you know guys, is an absolute monster. 450 brake horsepower. And yeah, I was absolutely buzzing that this was going to be my first electric car to test drive. Honestly, I was so excited to drive my first Tesla. We had the car for an hour, so we decided to take a trip north from the garage across the Queensferry crossing over the River Forth into North Queensferry. We would stop there, park up, have a look around the car, and then swap drivers. As I said, this is the first electric car I've ever driven, and staff members showed us how to put it into drive, and we were off. And the first thing you realise is you get a little indication, like a notification sound, to tell you you're in drive and you're off. You press the accelerator and you go. And it's just really quiet. It's almost a bit anticlimactic. I was so excited to get driving, and then obviously you just put your pedal down and it goes and there's no sound. It's eerily quiet. The car drove really smoothly and was by far the nippiest car I've ever driven, because you could just put the pedal down and you'd just be out and overtake someone quite quickly. As I was getting comfortable, you could see that you sat really quite low down, which is quite surprising considering the batteries are underneath the seats. As you can see, we did the majority of the filming in North Queensferry when we stopped and had a wee wander around it. I loved the 20-inch turbine wheels, just set it off really nice, and I've seen on other YouTube videos people not liking them or appreciating them, but I think certainly in this black colour and the dark grey alloys, I think that set up the car looking really quite nice. When inside, as you know from other videos, there is this just one massive screen in the middle of the front dashboard which controls the music, controls the aircon, controls the navigation, and has all the car speedometer and other information that you need for driving. And the rest of the dashboard is quite minimalist. There's not really much else to it. The only other buttons that you have are the two on the steering wheel, which control the wing mirrors for moving them about, and also controls the height and in and out of the steering wheel. If you look up, you get this massive glass panoramic roof, which means, as you can see above, so that's the railway, and yeah, there is plenty of legroom in the rear place. It was a really nice car to sit in. We swapped drivers and made our way back, and that gave me a wee chance to fiddle around on the touchscreen, which I had to try, which was the little whoopee cushion function.
£40,000 in cash prizes will be won every week in our daily free-to-play game, Free Vibes. There's 2 chances.
And yeah, we then handed the car back. Amazing! It's good fun, and yeah, we had a little look around the car to have a little last look and a little bit of footage, and it was quite funny. My brother forgot his phone, it was still in the car, so yeah, that was quite funny. But yeah, it was a great experience to test drive one of the greatest cars out at the moment, and certainly one of my favourite cars out at the moment. And it's also brilliant to have as a dream to aspire to own one someday. But yeah, I had a great day driving, and I would highly recommend, if you are one of these two groups, one, if you can't afford it just yet but you would hope to in the future, the opportunity is there to try one for free, so go and try it out. And if you're in the second group that you're not sure about electric cars but you haven't experienced it, I would just go and test drive, or even any other electric car that will give you the opportunity to see what it feels like, and then you can make a decision. And if you're like me that had plenty of questions, the Tesla staff are there ready to answer any of them, and they answered all my questions. And with the price of fuel these days, it's becoming even more a viable option day by day. And the car, yes, with a heavy price tag to start off with, but with fuel becoming more and more expensive, the likelihood is that your electric car will last longer and will cost less in the long run. Let me know in the comments below if you are, like me, a Tesla fan but see it as too expensive for electric cars at the moment, or you're one of these two groups that are young and want to own one in the future, or you're just not too sure about electric cars just yet. And yeah, as I said, I'd highly recommend going to test drive one if you can in your local area. Also, should I test the Model Y? Because that's what I intended to do. So yeah, I might go and try and test drive a Model Y. Let me know if you think I should. Thank you very much for watching, and looking forward to seeing you in a few other videos. Cheers, peace, see you later.